The Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz continues.
Welcome back. The Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz rolls on. Parkway at home this week, welcoming Natchitoches Central to town. Starting things off here, let's see it. All righty. Head off there to Jalen. Nope, not sure that's right. Look at him putting the hand on the ground, making a couple guys miss. That's going to set up this. Quarterback dropping back, fighting his receiver in the end zone for the score. Parkway, they're in business early in this one. Block party, block punt there. Parkway, they're going to hop on the football, setting things up in great field position for the Panthers. You see Big 57 there. He's happy. He's beating his head. I don't know if that's good for your health, but hey, he's doing it anyways. Heading off to the running back. Nice little spin there. He's in for the score. Parkway picking up their second consecutive victory tonight. They get the win over Nat Central. Final score in this one, 30-7. In 4A, Northwood at home tonight against Woodlawn. Starting things off, it's the Falcons. Mason Welch delivering a strikeout to the wide receiver. Nice to start. It's a nice start to the drive through. Watch the receiver. He won't go down. 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5 nights before he's finally brought down. Welch at the 1 yard line. Uses that big frame to punch it in from 1 yard out. Falcons up 7-0 early in the first. Woodlawn trying to get something done on offense. Brian Stewart takes the flip from the quarterback, and he's got a lane. Stewart hitting the corner, picking up a nice chunk on the play, but the Knights can't turn the drive into points. Northwood back on offense. Welch showing off his arm, hits his man in the end zone. My goodness, that's Mark Denniston with the score. Falcons up 13-0. They go on to win 48-8. That Falcons defense, so good. One of the best in the area. Back in 5A now. Big one in Lincoln Parish. Ruston taking on Catholic Baton Rouge. This one at Grambling. It's the first quarter. Contravian Hargrove. See you later, Hargrove. Look at him. He's just toying with the defense now. He's looking back for the defender. Finds him. Doesn't matter. He's in for the score. It's Isaac White's turn now. White breaking through the offensive line. Brings down the quarterback hard. Catholic, though, they're in business. Watch Matthew Reinholtz. Reinholtz somehow gets in. Refs say he's in for the score. Look down to me, but they're going to give him the points. Then it's Landon O'Connor. O'Connor cutting. Is he going to bring it all the way back? I think he will. The cameraman lifts the camera up, but he's in for the score. Great game tonight at Grambling Stadium. Catholic gets the big win, 48-42 over Ruston. What a game here. Longview Pine at home against Highland Park. First meeting between the two tradition-rich powers since 1986. Starting things off here. Scots wasting little time getting on the board. That's Braden Schrager. Hawaii commit connects with John Rutledge. 45-yard pitch and catch for the score. PAT no good. 6-0 Highland Park after one. Longview looking to respond, and they do. Markavian Hayes on the carry rips off a huge gain deep into Scots territory. The Lobos would cash in on the Spencer Powell 34-yard field goal. Deficit cut in half, but the Scots will take a 9-3 lead into the break. And the Lobos, they fall tonight 18-13 to Highland Park. Staying in that district, Longview Spring Hill taking on North LAMAR. Handoff there to the running back. He takes it off the corner. He's finally going to be brought down. Watch Jack Stovall. Keeps the ball, calls his own number. He's in the end zone, putting the Panthers up 7-0. First quarter now. Still the first quarter. Stovall, this time looking for Eric Morrow, and he finds a Morrow. Nice gain here, setting up the scoring drive for Spring Hill. Kind of gave away what's going to happen here. Morrow takes the handoff, or hands the ball off his running back, bringing it across the goal line for the score. It's 14-0 there, and wow. Panthers over Panthers 47-0 in that one. It's now time for the Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz game of the week, and this week's matchup takes us up to East Texas. It's been an up and down few years for GERRY Stanford and the Texas High Tigers, but this year the Tigers off to a 5-0 start. This week, though, a road trip to Marshall to take on a Maverick team that has dominated the district in recent years. Emma Kate Pugh was at Maverick Stadium. She has more.
Historic matchup tonight between two of the best 5A Division II programs in the state of Texas. Now for Texas High, they're 5-0. Size and speed definitely not a problem though for either of these teams. Now Marshall started off their non-district schedule against 3 district champions, so they've already been tested. Now tonight Texas High gets tested on the road against a perennial power in Marshall. So let's get to the highlights. There's still 2 goose eggs on the scoreboard at the start of the second quarter, but the Tigers, they get the ball rolling with this athletic catch by Ryan Sellers. Same drive, Braylon Stewart takes the handoff and takes it right up the middle for the first score of the night. Texas High leads 7-0. Tigers out to punt now. Marshall's offense struggling to get any time on the field, and the punt is recovered by the Tigers. It's Texas High ball again. Couple of plays later, Brayson McHenry finds Ryan Sellers in the end zone. Talk about QB to QB action, and the Tigers extend their lead 14-0. You could feel the momentum shift in the stadium. Marshall looking for redemption and can't catch a break from the Tiger defense. Alex Hines and a couple of friends on the tackle to push the Mavericks back deep into their own territory. McHenry hands it off to Braylon Stewart this time. Stewart, he's going to take it all the way to the house, and the Tigers lead 21-0 with 5 minutes left in the half. Marshall ending the half with this bright spot, though. Hayden Callahan, what a catch. But the clock runs out before the Mavs can capitalize. Second half doesn't look much better for Marshall, though. Texas High scores another touchdown early in the third. Now it's 1st and goal for the Mavs. But that Tiger defense, they want a shutout, and it's a shutout they will get. Texas High extends their winning streak to 6 and wins it 28-0.
This has been a game that's been on our calendar for a long time, and they're a highly quality team with a very well coached team. Coach Greedle does an amazing job, and they've got a good ball club. I don't expect anything but them to win out right here, and so we're proud of our kids and proud of what they were able to come out here and do, and defensively to pitch a shutout this week's a big deal.
I'm super proud of my teammates. You know, the offensive line played great. I didn't have a ton of pressure on me. Receivers made some great catches. Ryan went up over somebody, caught the touchdown. Obviously, our defense played great. We had a shutout.
You know, I think the next week is going to be bigger. I mean, we've got Pine Tree next week, who I assume is undefeated after tonight. I think next week will be a bigger game than this one was, and we'll be glad to be back at home and see they're ranked higher than us right now, and so it'll be a big game next week.
In Marshall, I'm Emma Kate Few.
So she was in Marshall, now she's here in studio. Emma Kate Few joining us. Emma Kate, sort of take us through this game a little bit. What was your reaction to sort of seeing this Texas High team put up a goose egg tonight, keeping Marshall in check?
Absolutely. Well, Wes, we know the history behind this matchup. 98 years. Obviously, Marshall's a perennial power, and Texas High has been impressive this season, but when you compare the two schedules, it's obvious that Marshall's had a more competitive schedule thus far. So I did not expect a blowout at any means, but you could tell from that first snap, really, that not only was the Texas High defense just absolutely dominating, I mean, it was 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. So there was just no opportunity for Marshall to produce. And you look at some of these playmakers for Texas High, from their quarterback to their old quarterback that's now a receiver, you know, the one that's committed to play baseball at Texas Tech. They got a guy committed to Oklahoma. So you could definitely tell that they were the more excited team. They had momentum on their side. And once they started going, Marshall just could not catch up.
And Texas High, they've got a big game next week now.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you heard Coach at the end there. They got a Pine Tree.
Pine Tree.
Pirates.
Pirates.
Oh, my goodness. Yes,
the combining T, it's okay.
Oh, goodness. Right. The Pines and the Pirates. Yeah, no, they got them next week, which, looking at the preseason rankings, it's interesting because Marshall was ranked #1, and then they had Texas High #2. And then the Pirates #3. So it's really kind of shifted around.
A shake up there.
Marshall not getting that win tonight, especially the way it folded out. Texas High is one to be forced with.
We're going to see. We're going to see what happens next week. So coming up on the Southern Quality Forward Friday Night Blitz, we'll check out this week's top plays. Stay with us.
Friday Night Blitz on NBC6. Friday Night Blitz on NBC6.